How's it going, everybody? This is part 2 of my Christmas movie collection, and this video is going to be showing off all my VHSs. But before I do that, I do want to show off one DVD that I forgot to show off in part 1, and this is a Christmas horror film, and it's the only Christmas horror film that I own, and that is Silent Night, Deadly Night. I know a lot of people consider this movie to be a slasher, but I actually think it's more of a character-driven story about what happens if you push someone too far. So yeah, I really do enjoy this one. It's a much better slasher than a lot of other ones. And like I said, it's the only Christmas horror film that I own. Other than, I almost forgot to show this one off too. Krampus. Picked this up a while back at Walmart, and I still haven't watched it. But, not Walmart, Best Buy. I still have not watched it, but I do plan on watching it this December. But other than that, those are the only two Christmas horror films that I own. So if you guys can recommend me any good ones. I do know about Black Christmas. That's definitely one that I want to check out. And Christmas Evil is another one that I really want to check out. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to talk about any of these movies. I'm just going to show them off. But the first one I'm going to show off is one of the oldest tapes I have, and it's A Christmas Story. I really love this tape because it has the original poster artwork right there on the front. And before I got this tape, I remember seeing the movie on TV, but I never remembered what it was. I always remember the classic scene of Flick sticking his tongue to the pole, and then I found this tape at a flea market, and I was like, oh, it was this movie. You know, so then I remembered it. Now the next one is one that I also have on DVD. I have a lot of these on DVD, but I kept the tapes. The next one is Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. This is definitely one that I think deserves a Blu-ray release. I know a lot of people enjoy this film, and you know, like I said, I still have it on VHS and DVD. I've also seen the two Killer Snowman movies. That one of them is also called Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2. I've also seen those. As far as Christmas horror films goes, I've seen those, but I don't own them. I hope eventually Scream Factory or somebody will release them. I know that the first one's getting a release on Blu-ray, so you know, which is great because they're really cheesy, fun movies. You know, they're not really anything to be taken too seriously, but I enjoy both of them. The two Jack Frost horror films. The next one is Casper's Haunted Christmas. I went through a phase where I was a big fan of Casper, and I've seen, you know, of course, the 3 movies, and then I saw this one as well around that time in the early 2000s. And then we have Miracle on 34th Street. This is the remake, and I really do enjoy this one. I think I enjoy it a bit more than the original. Now, the original is, of course, a Christmas classic, but I really do enjoy this one as well. It's produced by John Hughes, and it also stars Mara Wilson, who everybody remembers as Matilda. Then we have Richie Rich's Christmas Wish. I've seen the first film and really enjoy it. It has Macaulay Culkin playing Richie, but this movie is based more on the comic strip than it is on the movie, and I enjoy it. Well, and then we have a Recess film, Recess Christmas. I really enjoyed the original Recess movie, and I got a few of the TV show episodes. I never watched the show, but I got a few of them on tape, and this was one of them. Now this next one is Rudolph and Friends, and this one has a very old cartoon. It's a very short, like 15-minute cartoon called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's basically just the story of Rudolph, but it's done in a short, you know, Christmas. This was put out by Good Times, and these are the tapes that you would see over at Goodwill. You would see these kind of tapes all the time, and this one has Rudolph as well as 4 other short Christmas films, or short Christmas films. The next one, Jingle All the Way. I've already talked about it. Just a really fun, just a fun movie. And then I have this on DVD as well, but I have not watched it. The Nutcracker. Plan to check it out. And then I got a couple of Pokemon. I'll go ahead and show these off. Pikachu's Winter Vacation. And Pikachu's Winter Vacation 2. I was a big fan of Pokemon growing up. I was also a big fan of this show growing up as well, Rugrats. This is the Santa Experience. which has this one. It has 2 episodes, The Santa Experience and The Blizzard, which is like the second half of the Santa Experience. Then we have another one that I need to check out, Santa Claus the Movie. Have not watched it yet, but I've heard it's a classic, so looking forward to checking that one out. And now this one is one of my absolute favorite Christmas movies, and I hope to pick it up on Blu-ray soon. The Santa Claus. Just a great movie. I mean, I remember growing up and watching this and being a big fan of Tim Allen on Home Improvement. I really like, that. And the main reason why I was a big fan of him on that show was because I saw him in this first. I have seen the other 2. The second one's okay, and the third one is the third one was really dumbed down for kids. I don't think the sequels are bad movies. They're just not great. Then we have I'll Be Home for Christmas. I've done a review of this and I've shown off the DVD. This is the really old tape, which is being held together with tape. Then we have the classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original. I'd like to pick this up on Blu-ray eventually. So this is another holiday classic. One that I have not seen, Annabella's Wish. Just looks like a animated cartoon. Okay, and then we have, I actually got, these are some films that I've had for years, and they're ones that I grew up watching, and they're basically really short Christmas films. They're about 10-15 minutes long, and these are the type of tapes that you can find at Goodwill. Like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer tape that I showed, these are other ones, but this is The Night Before Christmas, and this has basically a film version of the classic story, The Night Before Christmas. It also has The First Christmas, which is about it's a puppet, basically a short about the birth of Jesus, The Christmas Visitor, and Santa Claus Punch and Judy. So it's got 4 very short films, and like I said, they're between 10 to 15 minutes. You can watch these on YouTube if you want to. I believe The Night Before Christmas is from the 50s, so they're all black and white classic ones. This was the same tape, but this was my childhood copy. I just got a new one because this one stopped working. Well, not a new one, but I found another one at Goodwill. And then here's another one, A Visit from Santa Claus. This has 4 other classic short Christmas films. And like I said, these are all from like the 50s and the 60s. Really old, classic ones. This one is sort of a double feature. It has all the same shorts that are on the Night Before Christmas tape I showed, but it also has a one called Jack Frost, A Christmas Dream, and 12 Days of Christmas, and The Seasons, which are again just short films. Jack Frost is a very short Christmas cartoon. Another one, Cartoon Christmas with Rudolph and Friends. It just has a ton of classic Christmas short films. I've got a few of these Christmas classics again. Oh, one YouTube channel I recommend. If you're a fan of short, classic Christmas films, cartoons, very old vintage ones, check out Xmas Flick on YouTube. I'll leave a link down below to her channel. They post all the great, just a ton of classic, Christmas films, like short films from like the 1910 to like the 20s, 30s, all classic ones. And they also have some. They also have a few some songs on there as well, and just a great array of vintage Christmas films and songs. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link down below to their channel. Now, next one is Miracle on 34th Street. This is still sealed, but I do plan on picking this up on Blu-ray. Really enjoyed it. This is a true classic. Then we have another one with some short cartoons. Christmas Comes But Once a Year. This is. The Christmas Comes But Once a Year is on YouTube at that channel I just told you. Now here's one I haven't seen before. The Christmas Tree. I've had this tape for years and I just never watched it. Maybe this year. And then I have a few others of these, ones with short Christmas films on them. And A Present for Santa Claus. I really enjoyed that one. Now here's another one I haven't seen, but this one has John Denver in it. The Christmas Gift. Never seen it. And then The Special Christmas Visit. Again, another short holiday cartoon. I really enjoy classic holiday cartoons. Of course, I enjoy, Frosty and Rudolph, but I also enjoy the really short ones. And then this one is Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. I have not watched this yet, but it has Seymour Hicks as Scrooge. And that is it. That is all of my Christmas films on VHS. Like I said, if you're interested in checking out some very old, classic, vintage Christmas short films and songs, I'll leave a link down below to that channel, like I said, because they have just a ton of classic Christmas films and songs on it. So if you're a fan of those, you know, like I said, they're all from like the 20s, 30s, just really old, classic Christmas films. But anyway, guys, thanks everybody for watching. Let me know what you guys think about my entire Christmas movie collection. Let me know what your favorite Christmas movie collection is, you know, and just, you know, just let me know what you think about any Christmas film. Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.